Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So today I'm talking about Niod, and there are two products that I'm going to be focusing this video on because recently I started using these two together and I am so impressed with how they work with one another. So I had to film this video and share my experience. I will also tell you how I like to use these two together as well. And I also know that there are a lot of you that love Niod just as much as I do. So this was another reason why I wanted to film this video. So the two products that I'm going to be talking about is Niod Copper Amino White Slate Serum as well as Niod Pigment. I've talked a lot about this. This is a holy grail, but I don't talk a lot about pigment. So I'm going to be changing that because this is a fabulous serum, especially when you pair it up with copper peptides. So let's get right into it, but don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And also don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well. So let's start with Niod Pigment first because I'm really excited to talk about this. So this product is great for those that have hyperpigmentation. You have dark spots, you have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So if you have any areas where acne used to be and now you're left with that pinky red dark area, or let's say you have some redness or you've had trauma to your skin and now you're left with pigmentation. This will be a great serum to incorporate. Now with hyperpigmentation with dark spots, it may take several months before you see a difference with these areas. It takes time, so you need to have patience, and consistency is key as well. So the more often you are using something like this, the better off you will be in terms of seeing results. You may start to see results in a couple of weeks. It just depends on the severity of your hyperpigmentation, and you want to make sure that you're wearing sunscreen all the time because sunscreen is going to prevent your hyperpigmentation from getting worse, from getting darker, and of course, it's going to help to prevent future hyperpigmentation as well. So if you're using products like this to reverse it, you want to make sure that you're wearing sunscreen every day, no matter if it's raining, if it's snowing, if you're indoors, you need to wear it. So this product works very similar to other brightening serums, let's say like tranexamic acid or kojic acid. This is very similar, but I also find that this serum is quite gentle at the same time. So this has a group of peptides in it that work together to stop the overproduction of melanin in the skin. There's also a derivative in here called diglucosyl gallic acid. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Of course, I will leave that name up here for your reference. This derivative is 60 times more potent than kojic acid. So if you're someone that is sensitive to kojic acid or tranexamic acid, or let's say glycolic acid, you may want to give this a try because this derivative, according to Niod, is 60 times more potent than kojic acid. This also has white shiitake ferment, so this is going to brighten up your dark spots, your discoloration, and it's going to work really well hand in hand with the other ingredients that I shared in this video. So this product overall, not only is it going to brighten up your hyperpigmentation, but this will also brighten up your overall complexion at the same time, especially from the experience that I've had with this. So if you have a dull complexion, this can actually brighten that up at the same time, and it's just a fabulous product to give you that nice glowing complexion. So I'm very impressed with this. I haven't experienced any irritation from this, no sensitivities, no redness, no nothing. And I do like to use this paired up with copper peptides, which of course I will be talking about in just a minute. You can use this in your morning routine if you like. You can use this every day, twice a day, but I only like to use this at night with my copper peptides. And if there's a morning where I don't feel like using vitamin C, then I will actually incorporate this with copper peptides. And again, I love the way that my skin looks and feels even in my morning skincare routine. And of course, my sunscreen sits so nicely on top of this because this does have that nice thin consistency, and I never have an issue with paling with this either. So this is fabulous, and I really do recommend this, especially if you have these skin concerns. Moving on to Niod Copper Amino White Slate Serum. This is a fabulous product for fine lines and wrinkles and to also firm up the skin. So if you're someone that loves using peptide serums, maybe you're using some from The Ordinary, like The Ordinary Buffet, The Ordinary Matrixyl, or maybe The Ordinary Argireline. This is very comparable to The Ordinary Buffet plus copper peptides 1%. They are very similar. They're both fabulous. If you're not using this one and you'd rather use The Ordinary Buffet plus copper peptides with the pigment serum, go for it. You can use any peptide serum with this, and I'm sure it would work just as well. But I've been putting these ones to the test in particular, and so that's why I'm filming this video, because I really do like the results that I'm seeing. Now, this one here is great. I've been using this very consistently since January of this year, and so I'm using this on the nights that I am not using my prescription tretinoin, because it's not great to use your copper peptides with a retinol or with your tretinoin, because number one, this can be a very harsh pairing. Number two, these could conflict, and you want the maximum results of both, right? You want the best results possible, so it's best to keep them separately. So if you'd rather use copper peptides in your morning routine, and then let's say your retinol or tretinoin at night, you could honestly do that and use the two in the same day, but keep them separate in different routines. Or you can just alternate your nights with your retinol with copper peptides, and that works just as good as well. So like I've mentioned in the past, the first thing that I noticed with my skin is that it's a lot firmer. My texture feels a lot smoother as well. I do have some brightness to my skin since using copper peptides, and this has really worked to soften those fine lines that I have as well. So if you're using a regular peptide serum and you're not seeing the results like you used to, or maybe you never saw results, then go to a copper peptide. So again, whether it's from Niod, whether it's from The Ordinary, or from another brand, recently I did share my favorite copper peptide serums. So I will leave that video below for you, as well as up here if you would like some other options with brands. But copper peptides will take you to the next level. And as soon as I started being more consistent with copper peptides, I noticed that I saw a big difference with the firmness of my skin, like I said, and the overall clarity and radiance to my skin. So it truly does take your skin to the next level. It really does. So when I pair this up with Pigment, I like to use these together, yes, but you want to use one of them before the other. So according to Niod, you want to use copper peptides first. So cleanse your skin, maybe you like using a toner or an essence, put that on, then put your copper peptides on, then put Niod Pigment on top of copper peptides. Then you can go in with your moisturizer and let's say your sunscreen if you're using this in your morning skincare routine. You have a lot of options to play with. Just remember with copper, don't pair this up with direct acids like glycolic, lactic, salicylic acid. Don't pair this up with L-ascorbic acid, which is your vitamin C, and also it's not recommended to use with your retinol or your prescription tretinoin. But if you want to use hyaluronic acid, or if you want to use niacinamide, you can also use those products with copper peptides as well as the pigment. It just depends on your preference and what you like to use. But this pairing honestly is exceptional, and I've been using this pairing for about a month now, and the brightness of my skin, the way that this works together is just truly amazing, and I'm really happy that I started using these two together, because like I said in the past, I do like to switch up my products once in a while. I like to test things out. I like to try new products, which is why I always have reviews for you guys. So I'm not using all of the products that I talk about all at once in my skincare routines. That would be too much. So I do like to stop using certain products and give other ones a test and a try, because that is how I have reviews for you guys. And I do enjoy testing new things to see how they work and how they pair up with other skincare products. So this was something that I wanted to try, and it worked out really well. And of course, I wanted to share this with all of you guys. So again, when I use these two, I use it in my evening skincare routine. I like to cleanse my skin. I like to use Niod Superoxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist. That turquoise mist, I've talked about that. I still use it in my morning and evening skincare routine. So I will mist my face with that, and then I will apply my copper peptides, then the pigment, and then of course my moisturizer. And like I said, like it's just chef's kiss. I'm just so impressed with this routine that I have going on right now. And if you are into products like this to help with hyperpigmentation and you're looking for something new to try to give your skin that overall brightness, I would give this a go and try it. And if you do, please report back and let me know how it worked out for you, because I would love to hear your feedback once you've tried it. So I will leave these two products below for you for your reference. Thank you so much for watching watching. I really do appreciate it, and I really hope that you found this video helpful and that I introduced you to a new product pairing. I will see you all in the next one. Take care, and I will see you guys then. Bye, guys.